Hi there. It is July 12th, I think, or 13th. Going to do our daily channeling from Ananda and Jesus. And yeah, I have no idea what they're going to talk about. So I will just tune in and I take a breath. And Ananda will start to channel and then they will introduce Jesus. Usually I have to do this in 2 recordings just for the length of the upload. So Ananda will speak first and then Jesus will give us something to think about today. So I will see you in a little while. Oh, we're with you again, dear ones. Your journey continues with us through these subjects that we are bringing forth here on a relatively regular basis now. Our dear one is a being who has taken on this work as her life's purpose. So we would like you at this point of the interaction in getting to know us and in getting to know our dear one, as we call her. We would like you to pay attention to the judgments that arise in your mind. Pay attention to the judgments that question the reality of this experience. Pay attention to the feelings and emotions that arise as you begin to gaze into your own mind, as you begin to shift your own interaction with your own consciousness. For we want to tell you here some basic consciousness rules. Your life is a journey through your own consciousness. You have been taught that this world is objective, that it arises of its own volition, that things that happen to you have nothing to do with you. Some of you are opening up to this idea of creating your own reality, but for many of you, this is not a fully formed concept, not a fully understood belief. You still think that you are victimized by people. You still think that your suffering is caused by others. But it is not. It all arises within your own consciousness. And your consciousness plays out in front of you. It plays out in all of your relationships. It plays out in your work. It plays out in your car accidents and your sicknesses. These are all places that your consciousness expresses itself. But you have a great rift in your mind. And the rift in your mind is what we call a split mind. The split mind is a consciousness that is trying to keep itself at peace, and this is not a bad purpose. We are trying to bring you to a state of peace, but with an integrated mind. What most egoic consciousnesses do, and remember, this is a place of the ego. This is a place of the split mind. For most beings on this plane at this time, except those who are on the very leading edge of awakening, they believe that the world is happening to them and that they have no influence over it. And this is a very powerless and frightening place for you to be. We are here to tell you that you have great influence, that you have great power, that you have, in fact, at your fingertips, the creative power of a God, and you can change your world. Now, in your Judeo-Christian culture, for you are in a Judeo-Christian culture, you have forgotten that. It seems modern, it seems evolved and liberated, but it is in fact quite restricted by ancient teachings that were inflicted upon your society and upon which your society has been built. Behavioral norms that are in fact Christian in nature as defined by the Christian Church. You are now living in a society that was founded on these rules, founded on these ancient traditions. But some of these ancient traditions, some of these rules are not true in that sense. And so we are leading you through an experience that is going to take you into many, many different realms, many, many different aspects and facets of your own consciousness in an effort to reintegrate your mind. You see, you have placed many ideas outside of your mind that you do not like. And you call them wars, you call them sickness, you call them horrible people. But in actual fact, they are manifestations of your own mind, ideas that you have disconnected yourself from, ideas that you have refused to accept. And this is a complicated concept for the Western mind, for you are raised in a scientific tradition that tells you that this world is materialistic, not spiritual. It tells you it is objective and not subjective, but we are here to tell you different. We are here to bring into the modern times some ancient teachings that have been forgotten in your secular world, that have been dismissed by fundamental religious beliefs over the centuries. And now we are speaking the truth to you. We are speaking the truth that you are a great magnet. You are a great creator, and the ideas and beliefs that you hold in your mind are that which is creating your body, are that which is creating your world, and are that which is creating your experience. So over these many days of instruction that you will receive, if you continue to join us in this excursion into mind, you will find out about many different aspects of mind that perhaps you have not heard about before. Perhaps you have heard about them, but spoken in different ways, different language. But we are here to tell you that it is your mind that is creating your experience. Your life is you showing up as people, places, and things. So if you have conflict in your world, that is because you have conflict in your mind. If you have sickness in your body, it is because you have unhealthy ideas in your mind. If you are experiencing poverty, it is because you have ideas of scarcity within your own mind, and you are manufacturing things of like vibration and attracting them to you. There are many ways to change this experience. You can have many different practices, many different mantras or exercises, but the biggest concept that we want to introduce in this daily lesson is the idea of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a practice that asks you to look at the world differently. It asks you to look at the world with a soft eye, a gentle eye, a questioning eye, an open heart, an open mind, not judging it as wrong, not judging it as evil, not judging it as other, but asking that question: does this situation have something to do with me? Does this person who is yelling at me, angry and frustrated, have something to show me about my own anger? Does this family member who is ignoring me, do they have a message for me? Do I ignore people? This world is a reflection of you, and so we want you to plant that idea in your mind today. We want you to go out into your world today, look at the people in your life, look at the jobs, look at the frustrations, look at your home, look at your finances, just with an easy eye, and ask yourself, where are you thriving? Where are you happy? And look at the beliefs that you hold about that particular area of your life. The joy you bring to it, the enthusiasm you bring to it perhaps. And then look at a part of your life that is not thriving. Look at a part of your life that is stilted or limited. And then look at the beliefs that you hold about that part of your life. Are they fearful? Are they unloving? Are they frightened? This is what is creating your world. This is what is bringing to you in physical form a reflection of that which is ideological in the mind. And this is a revolution indeed, for once you grasp this truth, once you grasp this idea, then you will in fact have in your hands the reins of your life, the control of your life, and you will be able to begin to manufacture in physical form that which you wish. You will be able to attract to you the kinds of relationships, the kinds of abundance, the kinds of experiences that you want. But to do that, you must understand how creation works. You must understand that it is vibrational in nature. That is you coming to you in physical form. It is a reflection, a mirror of your internal, unmanifested world. Ideas, thoughts, beliefs coming to you to show you what is actually going on in your mind. This seems a big topic for you, to understand what is going on in your mind. But trust us, this is where it all begins. This is where your life begins. This is where your health begins. And this is where you see where you are unloving and disconnected from love. For that is all humans want. They want to give love and receive love, feel healthy and happy and creative and enjoy themselves. So we are teachers that are leading you along this road to those experiences. But you must understand how creation works. You must take responsibility for your own experience and your own creative power. We will look forward to these many conversations, but today that is our lesson to give you. We would say, look inside your world and ask yourself, where are you happy? Where are you unhappy? And see if you can discern the difference between the ideas that you have about the good parts of your life and the ideas that you have about what you consider the bad parts. Remember, you are not here to be perfection. You are here to come to see that which is untrue in your mind. You are on a journey to return to love, to return to your natural state as a loving, giving, creative part of God mind, if you want to call it that. We are merely here to assist you in helping to identify where your lack of love lies, so that you can begin to bring love to that part of your mind, and therefore to that part of your life. It will begin to flourish, it will begin to flower, just like the strong and thriving parts of your life already are. You know how to do it in some areas, but for most of you, you have an area or two or three where you are frustrated, where you are having a difficult time. And that is where we want to help you ease your experience, where we want you to help you raise your vibration so that you may begin to experience more joy, more happiness, more health, more abundance. We are Ananda, we are your dear teachers and friends, and we will speak to you again soon. Okay, that was Ananda. I am going to channel Jesus now, and so look for a video very close to this one that is Jesus' message for today. Have a good day. Bye.